Hello.
That was awkward, so okay, anyways.
But it's fine. It's fine. I think this is our first episode of this podcast, which is called Unhinged, Unfettered, and Unscripted.
With Bonnie and Raven.
Yep. I'm Bonnie.
I'm Raven. I also have my cat Panther Lily in here, so if you hear something, that's him.
Cute little bugger. He's adorable. But, anyway, this is our first episode, and, for these episodes, we'll just be talking about anything and everything, hence the unhinged and unfettered part. It's also very
We don't
unscripted.
sugarcoat. We do curse. This isn't for children.
And if you are watching anything, that's between you and your parents. So, but anyway. Also, this is very unscripted. Of course, we aren't going to write scripts for this at all. But it's fine. It's a lot of fun because it gives us a reason to talk and catch up or just find out.
We're both college students, so we don't have the time to edit or script this. Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be us talking with each other. We may have a topic. We may not.
Yeah.
Who knows?
For this one, I think it's mainly going to be about...
college life.
Yeah. That's our first thing. It won't be necessarily tips or anything, but it'll just be college in general and stories. So
I'm education, theater major, and English minor.
Yep. That's Raven, and I'm Bonnie, and I'm a music education major, which is technically 2 majors in and of itself.
Panther Lily, get out of the way.
He's like on top of the computer, and I love it. I'm worried he's going to step on the computer and stop the recording. That'd be really funny.
Okay. Is this where you want to be?
Yes, I want to be by my mama. What are you talking about? Of course I want to be there. Anyway.
He had to take the most... Anyway.
Most intrusive way. No, I'm kidding. He's a sweetheart. He's very soft. Anyway, so I am a music education major, which in and of itself is 2 majors almost. It's not said as such, but it really is. And I think the same thing can be said for yours.
You're an unofficial double major. I am an official double major.
For sure.
So I have technically a secondary education major and Panther. Okay. And a communication with theater emphasis major. Mm-hmm. So I am both English minor. No, not even both. I am all English minor, communication major, theater major, and education major.
Wait, did you just say you're a communication major too?
Yeah, my communication is communication with theater emphasis. So it is both communication and theater.
So this girl has 4 different things going. I am nothing. Plus, she said that she's an RA. She's... Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay.
I drive myself insane.
I don't know how you do it. I know I also applied to be an RA at this college, but I didn't get it for certain reasons, so it's fine.
It's not as much as it's cracked up to be.
What is it like being an RA? Do you want to tell them?
It's very busy. Mm-hmm. So, like, on top of my school stuff, I have to... By the way, we're not using names and stuff. I'm telling myself now so I don't accidentally say any names.
Yeah, no, we're going to try really hard not to.
We don't want any... For, like, safety purposes and
like,
stuff.
even... We won't mention the college that we're at or any of the staff or any of that. Or we won't mention our friends' names. We'll just say certain descriptive things, so...
Yeah.
They might know if they listen to this. They might not. It's probably better if they not know. So, I'm just saying.
So if you're a friend of ours and you hear this, no, you didn't.
You heard nothing. You didn't even know we were talking about you.
So anyways, as an RA, I have to make 4 door decks each year, each around each break. So fall, winter, the beginning, fall, winter, and then spring as well.
Yeah.
And then each month you need to make a new bulletin board. Mm-hmm. And then each month you also have to make a new program.
That's interesting about the programs. I know, aren't they centered around the things here?
There's the 4 pillars of the college. We go to a Catholic college as well, so it's study, prayer, something and something. Service. Study, prayer, service. I don't remember the 4th one.
Study, prayer, service, community?
Yeah, community. And then we have a 5th one of diversity and inclusion.
That's right, yeah.
So
I know. That takes a lot of time, as I can see, just in general. She's a very crafty person, though.
that's just me, because I like to add unnecessary detail.
No, but it's so cool. And I know as a resident, I know I'm not your resident, but she's made me door decks as well because we're the best friends on campus here.
I have extra ones as, like, if I have extras, I will happily give them out to friends.
And it's amazing, and I love it. And I have it hanging up on my door and everything. It's just there, and it makes me so happy when I come in, like after a school day, and I just see it. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh.
But something I recently started doing, I'll cut out my words on Cricut, and then I'll put each letter onto copy paper, and then X-Acto knife that out to have like an outline.
You see how much work that is? That's amazing, and I love it. And I'm so grateful that you do it, because I love what you make. You should seriously see all the boards and stuff that she does. It's so detailed and perfect.
Thank you. I put so much effort into them.
Like the most recent one that you made. What was it again?
It's Gravity Falls theme.
Yeah.
So that's the last one that I made. Gravity Falls theme. I had to cut out Dipper and the Triangle Man, Bill. Why did I say Phil? Had to cut them out of copy paper. I wanted them to be stronger in case I wanted to use them again in the future. So I glued that onto cardstock paper and then had to X-Acto knife that out. Then I made the borders, which were made from construction paper because we didn't have the color that I wanted.
Yeah.
And then I also decided that I wanted to put like the what's it called? Code? The thing.
Code?
No, that's not what it's called. The cipher.
There.
The Bill cipher from the TV show. I wanted to put that on there. And so I wrote all of my residents' names out on the borders that I made, along with mine, my floor partner's, and my cat's name.
Oh, you even put Panther. Aww, that's adorable.
I also wrote "Welcome back to Cypher." So if people wanted to, they could decipher it and see whose name ended up on the board. Because even I don't know at this point.
I know the little door decks that you made. She even made sure, like, because it was a book thing, and there were like slips of paper and stuff that you were supposed to have like coming out of it, because that's what it looks like. She even added that, so it's just like this little corner of yellow paper just sticking out of and I love it. It's such attention to detail. But so how did you do it without getting a paper cut?
It's Cricut. I used the Cricut machine in the resource room.
So cool.
And then I used tweezers. And I recently started using a paintbrush to paint on my glue. Oh, because then you use way less.
That is true. That, and it evenly coats, so you don't have to worry about these weird big dots. You guys ever have those big dots, like, from drop glue or something? Oh my gosh.
I also always use liquid glue because I feel like it's stronger.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about liquid glue. Like, I remember specifically when we were younger, the dot, not a lot.
Yeah.
Thing for that glue? Oh my god.
We were told to treat like there's a glue shortage in my school.
What?
Act like there's a glue shortage. Don't use all the glue.
I remember I had the same teacher in middle school. I had her for 5th grade, and then when I went to 7th grade later on, she moved to 7th grade for English. So I had her there too, and she still treated us like we were 5th graders. Like, she would go dot, not a lot, and that kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, I love her and her class. I just can't get that out of my head. But anyway, back to actual college life. Being an RA sounds like a lot of fun. But it's
I like
really
it.
busy.
It's a lot of like craft work, and I really like crafts.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And plus, it gives me bulletin boards already for like high school when I'm back teaching.
Yeah.
So I already have some bulletin boards that I can reuse.
That's true. That's such a good idea.
And anything that's like college specific, I can give it to other RAs.
For them
and then
to
they
use
can
later.
reuse it.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so cool. I know, even though I applied to be an RA, I'm kind of glad that I didn't get it, just because I am the type of person that cannot be overworked so much. Well, I wouldn't say overworked, but I can't be that busy.
We are overworked.
I very much value my downtime, as I figured out back in not even high school, but middle school. And so I'm glad I'm not an RA, because I have a lot of performances that I have to do, as well as observation hours. We both have observation hours as education majors. Those are a lot. And I
always do mine over breaks. Because we always have
that's what
fall
I tried to
and
do.
Spring break around that time, so I always do it around then.
I know. I want to see if I can find out my teacher for my education class next semester and start doing them when we go home for summer. Because the thing is, the kids, we get out in mid-May. Okay, that's when our school gets out. The kids at my school don't get out till the beginning of June. So I could do something. So, you never know.
Yeah.
I know the choir teacher at my old school would not mind. The baby.
The baby.
Panther Lily is so relaxed right now.
He just vibes.
He does, though. He's like, this is nice. I get to listen to these two ladies chat. And yes, I love my butt rubs. Those are so nice, Mama.
Good boy.
Aw, he's looking at me. You've got the prettiest eye. Oh, he's licking my hand. He's licking my hand, and it really tickles, but it's so sweet. Also, your cat's tongue is, like, rough.
Yeah, all cats' tongues are rough.
Not when I had India, my cat, she sadly passed away over the summer. But her tongue was not as rough when she licked my hand.
Buddy.
Maybe just because it's male.
Buddy.
He's male.
You're fine.
He's like, I'm sorry, her hand tastes good. It's probably the McDonald's we had earlier. That's what it is. We got McDonald's earlier, and yeah. So, but I'm glad that I'm not an RA, because I don't think I could handle all the jobs and the meetings and stuff that would come with it. I would love the crafting thing. Like,
the crafting is my favorite part. I love doing that stuff.
Yeah. And I know, Raven always comes up with great ideas and stuff, but I know sometimes you also need ideas. So she comes to me, and we talk about it, and she'll tell me an idea she has.
You helped me with my Studio Ghibli idea for next year.
It's just, I know...
Buddy, why are you licking my feet now?
He's so happy. Just let him be. But I know, I also have a friend at Central who sometimes will come to me or call me and be like, can I talk to you about an idea and see if you can make sense out of it? And I'm like, sure. And soon enough, I can make sense out of it, and I'll put it in my words instead, and it'll help them a lot. So I have the makings to be an RA.
You can do the craft stuff.
I can. If you ever need help, I can come help you. I don't know how to work the Cricut, but yes, I can help you. Man, I'm tech savvy when it comes to phones, computers, and stuff like that.
I say, you can handle this stuff. I can't.
Like using my mic and my computer.
Yeah, I'm very much so not tech savvy with that stuff. I barely know how to work my computer.
Yeah.
But I can use Cricut really well.
Yeah. I love that. I know, like, for this episode, there will probably be some background noise and stuff, like, there's a fan going in the other room and stuff, which is fine.
I have my window open because it's really warm out today.
It is warm out, but it's so nice.
Because my dorm has no air conditioning.
It's okay. So, I know the apartment that I'm in does have air conditioning, but I don't know, does the other dorm have air conditioning? I didn't think so, because it got really warm in there, too.
None of the dorms have air conditioning.
That really sucks.
I believe only the apartments do. I don't even think the houses do.
Wow. It makes sense. I mean, the air conditioning is very expensive and stuff, I'm sure. I know I've seen some people here bring in air conditioning units. And, like, plug them. I've seen that. They put it in their window, and I'm like...
I have one resident who has one, but for medical reasons.
Oh, that makes sense.
Otherwise, they're not allowed on campus, so I did not hear you say that.
Oh. Well, I don't know the specific people. Yeah. This was, like, back in my freshman year, by the way,
that is hearsay.
I saw it, so.
That is hearsay. I don't have to report that.
Well, no, it was in my freshman year I saw it.
Yeah, no, see, it's
I
fine.
haven't seen it for a while. Well, technically, I'm in an apartment, so, like, I can't see that stuff. But, like, no, most of the time, people bring fans. Like, I think my freshman year, I brought... Was it a box fan? No, I brought a standing fan that did a twirl thing. Like, it's fun. Twirl thing? Mm-hmm. Wow. Good job, Bonnie. Anyway.
Freshman year, I only was able to find a little tiny box fan. that now lives in my bedroom. And
I can see it. I love those fans.
That is not the fan I got freshman
Oh, it's not that one. It's the other one.
That's a new fan I got this year. I have another one in my room that I put in the window because it's a very small window.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then I have a second box fan here.
Yeah.
That is like a huge one. It basically becomes an air conditioner.
I feel that. Well, especially if it's nice and cool outside during the night.
Mm-hmm.
That's so nice. Okay. My sophomore year, I was staying at the other dorm on this campus, not this one. And I was on the first floor, didn't get any sunlight over there whatsoever. And I had a box fan and a turning fan. So I had both. And hold on, just give us 1 second. I just want to... Oh, wait. Do you think we need to turn this off to avoid losing the material? Or are we good?
Can we stop it and save it?
Yeah. Let me stop this quick and save it. Just give us 1 second. All right. Hi again. Sorry that happened. We had to start a new recording underneath this one just to make sure it didn't lose or anything. And we didn't lose it this time. So we're good. You good?
Lemonade.
Lemonade? Oh.
Yeah.
Aw.
The lemonade part of it can
Yeah.
hit me.
Aww. She's moving Panther Lily around. Man, he does not look happy or comfortable.
He loves me.
What is the policy for having pets on a campus, typically?
So you're allowed to have, this college specifically, you're allowed to have a, no, it's not 5 gallon. 5 gallon? Yeah, 5 gallon tank for goldfish.
5 gallon? Wow.
You're allowed to have a 5 gallon tank for goldfish. And not specifically goldfish, but fish in general.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to have a pet further than that, you need to have it approved by the college.
Mm-hmm.
So Panther Lily is classified under an ESA, emotional support animal, for the college.
Oh, okay.
You could also have a service dog or something with the college living with you.
Okay. I know, and that you have to fill out paperwork and stuff and get that settled and whatnot. Do you have to go to disability services to do that?
Accessibility services.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what things are called anymore on any campus. Accessibility service. I'm so sorry.
Because my anxiety is technically considered a disability.
That makes sense.
I don't know how much I consider it one, but it is considered one.
Yeah, that makes sense. I know. I wish I had had a cat on campus last year, my sophomore year, because last year was... Oh my gosh. He just laid with his butt to her. Oh my gosh. Anyway.
So rude.
I know. I so wish I had a... Are you good over here? Man. He loves licking my hands. He's doing it again. There we go. It's okay. So love up there. It's fine. But I so wish I had cats on campus last year, in my sophomore year. My sophomore year, I will say this. You know how... tell me, I'm not the only one here. 7th grade is always horrible for anyone.
Yeah.
For kids. We're all at that mutant stage of like, what are we? What is my life?
You're at a transition phase.
Yeah. No, that's what sophomore year is. For
sophomore year of college, you're in another
transition phase.
And it is the fucking worst.
No, it was horrible. Like, for me, my sophomore year... Okay, first I started out fine. I have my own room. I had a single room. I did not have to share with anyone. I did have suite mates, which was nice.
So, basically, a suite is a style of dorm where there is 1 bedroom, 2nd bedroom, and they share a bathroom.
Yes.
Just quick clarification.
Oh, and let's not mention that the ceiling was falling out in the bathroom.
Did you send in a maintenance request?
I can't remember. I think we just said fuck it and just... So I was like, well, whatever. It's right over the toilet, so... It's fine.
It's fine.
Actually, I don't remember. Was that sophomore year or was it my freshman? I think it was sophomore year. Yeah, no, that was sophomore year. Never mind. He just sniffed the mic. He went right for it. Anyway, It's fine. Anyway, continuing. My sophomore year, I had a suite mate, so someone else was living in the room across from mine that I was sharing the bathroom with. And it was so nice, but at the same time, it was not right for me. It was nice to have my own room, but it was not the right thing for me, because I ended up being really depressed and really keeping to myself, not going out a lot. And see, I thought I would go out a lot because I'm on my own in my room at night. So I don't need to be in there all the time. Mm-hmm. But that was not the case. I was in my room a lot, and I didn't get much sunlight over there, even with the window thing, the curtains open. I kept the curtains and the window closed all the time, even during the hot time, because when I first moved in my sophomore year, huh?
He's playing with one of my crystals.
Oh, we don't want him to do that.
Get your toys. You have a million of them, all laying
Just
out the
find
room.
it. Isn't that a laundry ball?
Yeah, that's a laundry ball.
You can play with that. But
He has a million of them.
oh, I remember in my sophomore year when I first moved in and everything, for 2 days I kept my window open and it was fine. I came in the third night. I looked in the windowsill. Huge wolf spider in the windowsill. Its legs up, like firmly up. It looked ready to pounce or something. I'm like, ha. What? I backed up so quick to my dorm door and just started sobbing. I'm pretty sure I have a spider phobia.
My sophomore year, I got a house centipede. It's this huge ass centipede
Oh my god.
in my room. And I had a panic attack because I have a phobia of bugs.
Oh, you told me about that. Oh my god.
I texted the RA group chat and I was like, hey guys, I have a phobia of bugs and there's this huge one in my room right now.
See?
I need someone to come and get this
I know.
for me.
At least someone was able to come and
Yeah.
get it. I was stuck with it. I was crying. I went to my suite mate, and she was scared of bugs too, so she wasn't any help. But we got two of her friends, and they came, and they looked in the windowsill and they went, "Oh, it's cute." And I'm like, "Fuck you! Get it out of my window!" It went through. There was a hole in the sill that led to the outside, so it went in there, and I'm like, just shut the window, just shut it and close the blinds. I don't want to see it. I'm not going to open it. We're going to leave it. And so I did for the rest of the year. But then I was shut in the dark all the time. Mm-hmm. I was alone, very depressed. And not to mention, there were things that happened last year that just were not good. It actually led to me going into therapy on campus. Oh, that is something I would actually recommend for any newbies to college. Go to see a counselor.
See if your college offers free therapy, because ours does, and then utilize it.
Yes, I highly recommend, because like the first time you start college, it's very stressful. You're away from home the first time, although I don't know, maybe you want to be away from home. That's not any of my business or anything. But for those of you who don't like being away from home or get homesick, I recommend talking to someone, whether it's a friend, like I've talked to Raven before, or and she knows it, and she's talked to me before about things.
We'll just randomly drop traumatic childhood stories
it's
with
so
each other.
Funny. We're like, oh, by the way,
this happened.
this happened, or like that happened in my life.
Oh yeah, my dad.
And then we all were just like, it's funny.
I know I treat it like it's supposed to be a joke, because sometimes I don't realize that it wasn't normal.
Oh, I'm still sad about that.
No,
that
it's
you
fine.
don't-
It's fine. It's fine. Life is life.
Does that count?
I'm living a very happy life now.
Does this whole little snippet just count as a thing of trauma? No. Anyway, okay, moving on. Anyway, we both recommend utilizing the free therapy service if they have it.
Get all the free stuff you can at college.
It really
Every
does
single bit
help.
of it. Get your money worth.
It really does help. Oh,
College is a scam, so use all of that money up.
we say it as a joke. Don't worry.
I
Although we kind of do wonder sometimes.
I do mean it when I say college is a scam. I do kind of mean it.
Well, especially like, let's talk about the food, if that's the
Oof.
case. Let's talk about the food. So on
The fact that they don't want me to use my own container. Fuck
no,
you.
I know. So
Now I'm
I
just not gonna. Now I'm gonna dirty a second dish to do it. Fuck you.
What is the policy for that?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I don't know either. I know. So in our freshman year, my freshman year, I think we had the same. Yes,
We had the same
so
freshman
I
year.
always forget that sometimes. I'm like, because sometimes even though I'm older in age by just a few months, it feels like she's older than I am at times.
I am an older sister,
I know, and
so
I'm
like I had to grow up faster
Yeah.
than other people my age.
You need a hug. I'll give you a hug later.
No,
promise.
that's just a part of life. Some people
it
grow
is
up
true.
faster than others.
It is true. My best friend from home, she's the exact same way. She's an older sister. I can feel it, and it's so true. And I'm like, I'm just a literal child. Because I was an only child. So I just never grew up. Kind of. I don't know.
Right.
Anyway.
I'm gonna grab a pillow.
Okay. Sounds good. while she's doing that, so the policy on our campus is if you want to get food to go, you have to get it in a specific container that they have.
That they provide
And
you.
you also can't have eaten there before you get it.
You also can't keep it.
Uh-huh.
At the end of the year, you're supposed to return it.
Yeah.
Which is bullshit.
And honestly, we never did that. We never returned it at all.
I still have mine from freshman year.
Yeah. Where is it?
It's in my home back in Ohio.
Mine is also at home, and I think I threw it in the trash because it was disgusting. And I said, no, also, it's this huge hunk of plastic that cannot fit anywhere.
No,
even in a backpack.
It's so inconvenient.
It's so bad. And it's
so
heavy.
I have my own container that's like collapsible and stuff. It's so easy to use.
Yeah.
And all I use it for is like make myself a cold sandwich and then put it in my mini fridge.
Exactly.
But no.
Yeah.
Apparently I'm not allowed to.
Well, actually, you know what I do? I take little containers, especially on days where it's like Fat Tuesday and they have poochkies. Oh my god, I take like 4 of those. And I just bring my own containers in my bag. You just keep it hidden, you don't let them see it, and you just get it on plates and bring it back to your thing.
Like I said,
That's what
just
I do.
dirty a second dish then. Which I was making your job easier by not doing that. Now that you want me to, fine, I'll make your job harder.
Oh, but oh well. Anyway, my green dish is currently in the trash somewhere because I am not using that. One thing I would recommend is whether or not you have a kitchen, bring a lunch bag of some sort that you can clip to your backpack or whatever.
You don't always have time to eat
To
or
get
like to
food.
stop by the dining hall.
Yeah, like I could get breakfast if I wanted to. I can totally wake up early enough. Do I? No, I prioritize sleep more.
I absolutely will not eat that early in the morning. I'm
can't-
sleeping.
I know. Well, and I feel sick sometimes if I do.
Yeah.
So, but then like I have classes that go right through my lunch, or I have work that goes right through my lunch, and then I have a class right after. That or on Tuesday nights I have a shift at the music building here where I work 6 to 8. Before that shift, I have choir until basically 6. 5:50.
Yeah.
But basically 6.
Ooh, 5:50.
I know, 10 minute
10 minutes where you get to walk from one room to the other room.
basically. Yeah. Even though the auditorium's right next to the office, but whatever.
You need to like get all your stuff together and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a whole thing. Then I have to clock in, and then I have to go get the keys from campus safety for the building. I don't have too much power with those. Anyway, you keep going on. Bottom line is, I don't have time to get dinner.
Bring
so,
a container
Yeah.
to eat food.
yeah, bring something that you can have food in, so that way you can eat later.
Food is important.
Yeah.
Sleep is important. Mm-hmm. They help you achieve good grades.
I know. You were telling me earlier that I could go to the corner if I wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
We have a place called the Corner on campus.
It's basically the fast food place on campus.
It's all horribly fried food.
Yeah.
It's good sometimes if you're craving that.
Mm-hmm.
I do not crave that most times at 8 o'clock at night.
I go there a lot just because I'm a very picky eater. That is something to know about me. I have a lot of sensory issues when I eat. And so I don't trust the dining room or the cafeteria or whatever it's called to have food that I am able to enjoy. And so I go there as a picky eater.
Yeah. I think that that's a good thing, too. What else about this campus? One thing here is it's so beautiful. I love
We're
it during
surrounded
the fall.
by trees.
I know. It's so nice, though.
It's
like,
horrible
especially-
for me with allergies, but
I
it's
know.
beautiful to look at.
I have horrible allergies, especially during the fall as well. And during the spring. But it's so pretty outside.
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I always get scared about, though, are all the bees.
Yeah.
I'm like, no. I don't like bugs, if you can't tell. But I just...
Bug phobia over here.
We're both just like, no.
No.
I don't think so.
I've gotten used to stink bugs because they are always in my fucking room.
I know. Well, the stink bugs aren't that bad 'cause it's not like they can do anything.
Yeah. So I've gotten used to them.
Yeah.
And Panther Lily, he will just like stare at it. So if I see him staring, I'll be like, where is it?
Well, he tried to eat it
No.
Okay, well
He
that's
just
good.
stares at it.
That's interesting. I know, let's see what else. The life of a music education major is very interesting. I'm in 2 choirs at the moment. I have friends who are in all the choirs and even in some of the bands, so they double up on some days. I know. What's it like for theater?
It can be pretty busy depending on if you're in a play or not, or if you're helping it out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm currently in a play.
Yeah.
That means rehearsal almost every single night, especially because I'm one of the narrators. So the play is The Miraculous Journey of Edward Tulane. Mm-hmm. We have 6 headless dolls currently. They're going to get heads.
You showed me a picture, and I'm horrified.
We're going to get heads, okay?
Oh my god, rabbit heads.
We're getting them.
Oh.
But anyways, I'm one of the narrators, and so I am on stage 24/7.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to be at every single rehearsal the entire time.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah. It is a lot, but it's a lot of fun, too.
That's good. I'm sure that you guys have a bunch of fun.
We're currently learning ASL, because it's a TYO show, Theater for Young Audiences.
I don't know. One of our friends is currently helping with that, right?
Yes.
Aw. Another M friend. I know. How does it work with your education major, you think? I don't know what I'm trying to ask.
So when I graduate, I will be able to get certification to teach public speaking, broadcasting, and theater.
Broadcasting too?
Yeah.
Wow. Considering, I just gestured to the mic because, like,
what is this but broadcasting?
kind of. Why is it called a podcast and not broadcast?
That's a great question.
It's because broadcast is over radio and this is just on
Web.
whatever.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
Anyway, that sounds really cool. I'll basically be certified. I'm a music education, again, K through 12, so I'll basically be certified to teach any grades, kindergarten through 12th grade. I cannot teach college, I don't think.
I will also have an English certification with my minor.
So you could teach English and stuff, which is really cool.
My goal is to teach theater, because that's the thing I'm passionate about.
Yes.
But we'll see what happens.
She has backups. Lots of backups.
Backups upon backups upon backups. You want to hear my my plan for the future that I've had forever?
Yes, yes.
So plan A.
These are always good to have.
Plan A, become a famous Broadway star. That's unlikely. So, plan B, marry rich. Also unlikely. Plan C, become a theater teacher. And plan D was graphic designer. That's what I did in high school.
Nice.
I'm currently working on plan C. We'll see about the other 2.
Those are actually pretty good plans, I
Thank
think.
you.
I know my
It's
plans.
a 4-step plan.
My plans, I know if I had my choice, music education is not my first choice as a job to teach music. I love kids and I love teaching. I'm currently a math tutor during the summer where I do, right now I have kids first grade through 7th grade, maybe. Last summer I had kids K through 9. Oh God. But I love teaching and I love kids, but my main passion is songwriting. And I'm sure you'll see them at some point. I have songs.
She goes by the same name.
Bonnie. It'll be coming out under Bonnie at some point. I have one that's actually already made and I put it on my Instagram, which is under my name Bonnie as well. Bonnie Songwriter. But it just doesn't feel ready yet. It's not where I want it to be. So that's what I'm also working towards. I'm doing some extra music theory classes, as well as I might see if I can find. I wish that they still had the recording classes here. They used to have recording music classes where you learn how to produce music.
Oh, that would be fun.
They took them away.
For
In fact, the entire
when did they take them away?
A while ago. The last person who did a music business major here, she was one of my friends last year, and she graduated and stuff. So they aren't here, but that's when it was gone.
Oh my gosh.
So now it's gone, and I'm kind of sad. I guess though I could always learn to take those things at the home college where I live, because I know they do have the classes for music business. They don't have it for music ed, but they do for music business, so I guess I could do both. But I know, so being a songwriter and releasing my own music and stuff, that's my first thing that I really want to do.
That's plan A. You're working on plan B.
Yeah, technically working on plan A. This is plan C, doing the broadcast. Imagine if this became the job. Oh my gosh, just sitting and talking.
This is now my plan A, B, C, D.
Your plan D. She's got so many plans.
If you did not hear me, I just quietly sang the ABCs to myself while counting my plans.
Well, we can't remember what.
And then plan E. Plan E will be graphic designer. This is now plan D.
Yeah. Honestly, it would be really cool if this could become kind of like a second job just on the side. It would be awesome.
Because then we can still, like, catch up and stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would love that.
That's what this is just is. This is us monetizing hanging out.
Well, honestly, I'm finding stuff out about you, some things that I didn't even know. Like about either you or the college. And I'm like, ooh.
Ooh, tea.
Now how can I use it later? Blackmail.
Blackmail the college.
No. Don't do that. I would so get sued. Oh my god. Don't do that.
We haven't named anything.
I know, but still.
I'll say, what could we blackmail them for?
True. I don't know.
It's things that they actually did, and, like, they're gonna stand by that decision.
True. But,
Question, do you actually like this school?
Do I actually like this school? I do. I do like this school. I love the people and the classes and whatnot. That actually...
Do you like the college in general? Not the people.
College in general.
Or classes. The college.
Yes and no.
Okay.
There are certain things I like the music building. I love being there. And not just because of the people. It's a great building. It's got some great little hideouts. There are these winding stairs, and underneath it, there's a sunny area and then a shady area. I have napped in both for hours. It was so good. I love it. Also, they have some of the best pianos here to work with, as well as... the apartments are also really nice. They're newer. Mm-hmm. I know I did not like staying in the dorms that much, but honestly, it's a place to stay.
The dorms aren't terrible.
I mean, it could be worse.
I will be living in the dorms all 4 years of college. They're not that bad.
You should just come bunk at my place.
I'll sleep on your extra mattress.
You could, because I'll have an extra one next year, too. Oh, that's another thing. I do have an extra mattress.
Get, like, a mattress topper or something, seriously.
Yeah, for comfort and whatnot. Oh, and when packing, try to be careful about how much to bring. When you're first moving in, bring a whole thing of clothing and then a whole thing of miscellaneous and school supplies that you need, like your laptop, notebooks and stuff. But just bring what you know you'll need for that first week. Mm-hmm. And then if you guys go home or if you think about anything that you need, just get it from the store if you can.
Yeah.
Or
and then...
Yeah.
This, speaking as out of state, get groceries when you're here. Don't bring that along with you. That'll save a lot of space in the car.
Yes.
And so then you can use that space for stuff that you need. So I have this little drawer thing that I bring with me. It's got all of my dishes, and the very top drawer is, like, medical stuff. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's where all my medicine goes whenever I'm moving to and fro.
Yeah.
And then I pull it out and put it on my desk for when I need it and stuff.
And that's a really great idea, and I love it. I know for me, I just use bins and stuff, and I bring, like, snack bins, like, small things to put in my thing. Like, in my room, in a desk drawer or something. He's up on the... What is that?
This is the radiator that I have no clue how to work. So it just stays off 24/7.
He's just on it. He's in the sun. Oh, look, he's so pretty.
Buddy, what did you knock off?
He's so pretty.
It's drying.
Aww.
It's dry. No, it's fine.
It's fine. I think it's what is it? A piece for?
It's for the bullet.
For your board. Yeah. That's awesome.
See what I mean by the outline?
Oh, man, it's real exact.
Thank you. That's why I use the X-Acto knife.
No, it's in the name.
But see, it goes with this sheep.
Oh, you guys, I wish you guys could see this. They're so cute.
Then I also have this sheep.
I need that so I can count sheep, man. She's doing a bulletin board.
I also have little clouds.
Oh my god, get 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Not happening. But no, seriously. As a college student, it's really hard to come by. What is that? Okay. 10, 3, 2, 1, 0 overall.
Yeah, that's what it is.
What is it? Cut out caffeine 10 hours before bed. I don't do that. Don't eat or drink alcohol 3 hours before bed. I don't drink, period, really. I do it once in a while for special occasions. Stop working 2 hours before bed. I do not do that. Well, technically I do if you count, like, writing fan fiction as not doing work. I don't know.
What about the screens?
Huh?
What about the screens?
Get away from your screens 2 hours before bed. I don't do that.
I don't do it either.
I do not do that. Your girl is still on screens whenever I am in bed.
Yeah. I will get sleepy scrolling and then be like...
Yeah, no. I am on screens always before bed. I'm reading something, typically. And that does put me to sleep. Honestly, I found a method for me when I was younger that worked was if I try harder to stay awake, I will fall asleep faster. That's what happens. It's so weird. But as long as I tell myself, you can't go to sleep yet, you can't go to sleep yet, I fall asleep pretty quickly then. It's you need to go to sleep. Oh, sorry, you can't sleep.
What I've started to do is tell myself a story is the best way I can describe it. Mm-hmm. I've told you this before.
Yes.
So, like, we are both fangirls. We are shippers.
Yes.
And so I will take a pairing that I like let's say Fairy Tale, what I named my cat after. I'll take the main couple from that, so Natsu Dragonvale and Lucy Heartfilia, and then I will take those characters and play out what I think would happen if XYZ and such.
Yeah.
And then I will play that out in my mind before I go to bed.
I love that. I also do the same thing, except I don't play it out in my mind. One of the reasons why I like to have my own room is I act stuff out. So, like, I will play different character voices and different character names and stuff like that. And I love doing that. Mm-hmm. It actually, I didn't realize it, but back in high school, it helped me a lot with my acting ability. Whenever I had to do plays or musicals.
I did that too.
It helped a lot with my ability.
I would play, like, make-believe by myself as a kid.
That's what I did.
No, it's the sad part because I had my sisters.
No! See, I don't have an excuse. I was an only child.
I didn't. So. I had an excuse to not play by myself, but my sisters were into the same stuff as I was, and, like, this was when I was really old. I was in middle school when I was doing this.
I also did that too. Mom, Dad, if you're listening to this, that's what the thumping in my room was. That is what it was. That's what it was. I would be doing something. I'd be jumping around my room or whatever, and my mom would call me and just be like, "Don't do that. You're going to fall through the floor."
Mom, Dad, please don't listen to this. There's nothing bad. I just don't want you listening to this. Anyways.
Oh my. Anyway.
But I distinctly remember playing by myself, and I was acting like I was at Hogwarts, and I was...
Oh.
Because I had the Locket of Slytherin, or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Salazar's, that thing.
Salazar's Locket.
Yeah, I got that for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I had it for a while, and I was going to start collecting the Horcruxes from the Harry Potter stuff.
Oh my God.
J.K. Rowling's a TERF now, so I don't know if I want to do that anymore. But, anyways, I had that at the time, and so I decided to act like I was in Harry Potter. This was years later, and I was the new potions teacher.
Oh my God.
Because Snape sucked.
Oh, he was misunderstood.
No, I hated Snape.
Oh, I know. I know you told me about this.
He's a bully.
He is, though. I wish he had.
He's a bully to
like
children.
Like an adult, but like, I don't know.
That's a different conversation to be held.
We'll talk about that later on.
We'll talk about that.
Keep going. Going back to the make-believe.
And that's basically all it was. But, like, I had characters, and I would imagine them, like, in front of me and stuff, and act out talking to them.
No, I do the same. I do the same thing even now. Especially, like, there are certain fandoms where I don't I personally don't like how it ended. Like, it ended how it was supposed to and how I was expecting. I'm like, yes, I like that. But at the same time, it wasn't what I wanted in my heart.
Marvel. Endgame. Excuse me, I have this really weird cough. Endgame. Marvel. Tony Stark. Anyways. You okay?
Do it one more time.
Sorry, it's just a really weird cough, okay? I'm sorry. Marvel. Endgame. Tony Stark. Peanut Burger. Peanut Burger. I have a really weird cough. I'm sorry.
I can't breathe. Oh.
Do you want some water?
No, I'm good. I'm good, thank you.
I didn't mean to almost kill you. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. As long as I don't throw up. Have you guys ever laughed so hard you threw up? That has happened to me before at some point or another with a friend. Oh, we were just discussing that. We'll discuss movie endings and stuff later.
That's another topic.
Get ready for rants, because it'll probably happen soon. Anyway,
that'll be the next one. Who is she? Raven.
You mean Raven?
Yeah, that's what I said. We'll bleep that.
I don't know.
We'll bleep that. Anyways, Raven rants about Marvel. Or no. Rants. Raven. What? Brain.
Close enough. Raven rants.
Sorry, my
about
brain.
Marvel.
No, Raven rants about Snape, and then we can bring up Marvel.
Yeah.
Because I can rant about Snape all day long.
You know who I'm going to rant about?
Who?
Dumbledore.
Yeah, no, I hate him too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for anyone who loves Dumbledore.
I got beef with him.
I've got, like, personal beef with this man. I'm sorry.
I'm winding up.
Anyway, what were we talking about before?
That's a great question.
I don't remember. See, this is going to happen a lot on these episodes. This is what we meant by
why we have no
unscripted,
topic.
unfettered, and stuff.
This is why we don't strictly have a topic. Because we end up in weird places.
So far from college life stuff. But it's fine.
That's what we were talking about. That's it.
That's it. Where were we? What was
That's a great question.
But,
have you had horrible professors before is my new question for you.
Oh, that's good. Yes, absolutely.
What were they like?
So I...
Not naming names, obviously.
No, I'm not going to. But at this college, I think we've established before it's a Catholic school. And so it's required that you take at least one theology class. Theology being the learning about Christianity.
Not strictly Christianity. It's religion in general.
There we go. That's what I was searching for.
But they only have Catholic Christian theology classes for you to take.
Here. That is. So
I took a Catholic-based theology class over the summer. I grew up Catholic. I'm not Catholic anymore.
Yeah.
I
took it in my freshman year because I thought, this will be easy. It was a class called, I am going to say the class name because it doesn't really matter. I'm sure other colleges have this. So the class name was called Sacraments.
Yeah, that's many colleges.
And I know sacraments. I'm not Catholic. I am Episcopalian, which is very close to Catholic. They have the same type of service, same type of beliefs with some differences and stuff. And I took that because I thought, this will be nice to learn about because I've been curious about it as well. The teacher for that class, as a man, I think he's a wonderful person. He was nice to talk to one-on-one about stuff. Like when I had essays to go over with this man, I would talk to him about it. So nice. So nice. What he would bring up in classes, at times, he would bring up politics in religion classes. Religion and politics are separate. That's the thing.
State and church should be separated in the government. It should be. It not necessarily is.
But he would bring up certain politics-related topics that I personally didn't agree with, and I won't be saying anything specific because that's not needed here. But
we're not political.
And I would just tune him out because I'm like, no, you don't need to listen to this.
But that is what I've heard about every single theology professor on campus. Every single one of them will bring up or push Catholicism, Christianity onto their students. They will bring up topics that do not need to be brought up in class.
Yeah. Exactly.
And then in
It's
my
like, why?
experience, because I did it over summer, I never talked to my professor.
Okay.
But there was one time where we were talking about the Virgin Mary, and I had talked about, oh, the Virgin Mary was like the ideal woman to these people. But
Oh.
the ideal woman changed over time. So like for
That
the Greeks,
is very true.
the Greeks, the ideal woman was Aphrodite. And so
Yes.
when the Catholics came in and stormed the Romans and whatnot, they saw Aphrodite as their ideal woman, and they're like, oh, so you mean Mary? And so I explained that, and he was like, that didn't happen. Those are two different. And I'm like, I know, but it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
They were two different mythological people.
Yes.
But the Catholics at the time said, no, they are the same.
Yeah. No, that's really interesting. I don't think you told me about that one.
Mm.
That's really interesting.
Thank y'all. I learned it from the YouTube channel Overly Sarcastic Productions.
Ooh.
They're one of my favorite YouTube channels. They constantly talk about mythology, and I'm so interested in that stuff.
Ooh.
I am a Person Jackson girly.
I love that. Can you say the name one more time for them?
Overly Sarcastic Productions.
Overly Sarcastic Productions. Perfect.
And
I think I might start watching that too.
if you want to find that specific source, it is their video on Aphrodite, where that came from.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know. So that's the one thing that really bugged me about my theology classes, was that other topics would be brought up that were not necessary for that class at all.
The thing that bothered me was my professor just outright negating my
Your belief.
point.
Or
Not
your
even
point.
belief, just my point.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to negate my belief, that's your
That's your
whatever.
issue, not mine.
You want to negate facts?
Yeah, no, I understand. I totally get it. Anyway, it's at 51 minutes, so we should probably cap it out at an hour.
I do have work soon.
Probably, yeah. What's the last question? I think we'll do one more thing to discuss, and then we'll wrap it up here. So what's
I could talk about my women's studies professor that I don't like.
most disliked professor that you've had?
Oof, that one.
That.
No, my most disliked is a communications professor I've had, but I want to talk about this one because I have her now. And she's annoying.
No, go
I'll
ahead.
tell you about him later.
I know who you're
because I want to use names with him.
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. You've told me. But tell them about this one.
So this one, it's a women's writers course specifically. So we're reading a bunch of books written by women. That's the point of the class, and feminism and whatnot. Yay. And at the beginning of the year, she constantly will bring up this one fact in air quotes about corsets and how, oh, they're hard to move in. I've told you this before about her. They're hard to move in. They restrict your breathing, and it pisses me off.
No, I actually like corsets.
Yes, corsets can be wonderful if they are your choice to wear them.
It feels very supportive for me. I can tell you that.
Let me tell you, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Because they were the equivalent of our now bras.
Yeah.
They were used for support. And guess what? They're better at support because they have the under, support.
The under part.
Current day bras require and are more heavily use the straps, which makes them uncomfortable.
I will tell you, it's very restricting. I'm in a conducting class, and I could not lift my arm all the way because the straps would fall all the way down my arm. So I had to do it without a bra, basically. Just thought I'd throw that in. Anyway, keep going.
But if you were to wear a corset, your back would be straighter, you'd have better posture, and you can wear it safely, so that way it doesn't harm how your internal functions work.
Yes.
But she does not like to listen to that. So she points at pictures that were drawn of women with the super skinny waist, and it's like, no, it's because they didn't know anatomy.
Yeah.
If you look at all the pictures afterwards after the Age of Enlightenment, where they're still drawing women, but they now know anatomy, guess what? They don't have that itty bitty waist.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't the point of corsets.
Did you ever show her any of those pictures?
I brought up the fact, because each time she did it, I wasn't expecting it. But I have brought up the fact before that corsets weren't used as a way to just
Trying to think of it.
word women.
To understandable.
Anyways, they
Figure.
weren't just used for the figure. They weren't used to hold back, I'll say. That's not the word I want to use, but it's close enough.
Restrict.
Yes.
There.
They weren't used to restrict women. They were used as a form of support. Mm-hmm. And if you wear them in a healthy manner, then they are not damaging.
Oh.
If you do the thing where you breathe out as you're tightening your corset, then that is unhealthy. That is when you get to the point where you do not have enough room to breathe.
Yeah.
You need to take in a full, deep breath.
And do the corset.
That's when you tighten it.
Yeah.
And then you can let go of that deep breath, and then you still have room.
I would love to wear a corset more.
I would like a corset. They're just really expensive.
They are, though. Oh my gosh.
I didn't get one during that
sale.
I wanted
didn't
to.
either.
I wanted to so bad.
Yeah. I didn't get one either. We were talking about the sale there was.
On this corset website store.
Our other M friend will know what we're talking about.
I love that we just call them the other M friend.
We'll have her think of a name for herself later.
If she would like to join us.
She could join us for an episode or two if she's comfortable. So, are you M friend? We'll talk later. but anyway,
I think that should be the end.
So that's your least liked professor.
Second least liked.
Oh yeah,
the other one.
We'll talk about that later.
I don't know if I will talk about him on
Not
here.
on here, but like
I will tell you about him.
I know exactly who you're talking about. We can talk about it while she has work in a few minutes. I know my least liked professor was probably my theology professor because of what he would bring up in classes, and also we had it on Zoom because this was during COVID time, so we were shut up, and he couldn't be on campus because he wasn't protected against it or anything. So
would he refuse to wear a mask or something?
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't wear a mask or get the vaccine or anything like that.
He's a dumbass is what he is.
And I know this is probably a controversial topic to our viewers / listeners, but he wouldn't get that. So we just had it online. He wouldn't make anything for it. He wouldn't make a slideshow for us to do notes. He would just put it in the Zoom chat with no organization and just go kind of off his ass with stuff and everything. But he was such a nice man. When I would talk to him one-on-one, he was so kind. During classes, though, I didn't understand anything at all. He treated people, I guess that's the best way to put it. He treated the class like we were all Catholics.
Ugh.
That's what it was. But I'm not Catholic. I'm Episcopalian, and I know I've said I'm very close to Catholic.
But it isn't.
But
so there's going to be differences.
So there's things I don't understand. So, but that... Oh, well. Besides that, I would say that the teachers I've personally had have been really good.
Yeah,
I love them.
I only have the two that I now refuse to have any classes with. Mm-hmm. Unless I genuinely cannot help it.
Yeah. I think my other, disliked professor, I'm putting quotes around disliked because I didn't exactly dislike her as much as I just had a weird vibe around her, was the teacher I had for one of my education classes.
Yeah.
Not the one that we share, but the other one. You know who I'm talking about. She left the school.
Oh, that one. That one.
I had a weird vibe about her throughout the entirety.
She was interesting.
She was interesting. Another thing, great personality. Loved her for that. But the thing is, too much.
She made a choice that we can't say.
Yeah, she made a choice and has since paid the consequences.
I don't know if she has.
Has she?
She made a choice. That's what
it was all over the... Anyway, never mind. I think we're going to close this out very soon.
Bye-bye.
So...
I'm waving at the... Why am I waving at the microphone again?
It's okay.
They can't see me.
It was so nice to talk with all of you. Keep an eye out for the next episode. We don't know what it'll be, but you'll see soon.
We don't know when. We don't know what.
It'll just happen.
It's unhinged.
Anyway.
Unfettered and unscripted.
So, 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Bye.